Hello, welcome and greetings to your journey learning Python programming. Today's topic is list comprehension. What is list comprehension? List comprehension offers a short syntax when you want to create a new list based on the value of existing lists. That means I have already a list. I want to create a one more list based on the list or based on the available value. So it's basically about to create the list with different way, and it's a very short way in this single line. So let's start to learn list comprehension with the example. Look at the first example. The L is equal to I multiply. That to multiply, we know that it's about the power. For I in range, what is the output of this? For I in range 1, 5. So that means its loop, it starts with the 1 and exit at the 4. Exit at the 4. So what happened here? It's written 1, 2, 3 and 4. This value means this I written 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what happened here? 1 raised to 2, 1 raised to 3, 2 raised to 2, 3 raised to 2. And the output is, when I print I, output is 1491. Let's so the same example with the simple value. With the simple list, I remove this power and let's check what happened. It's written 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just a moment. Yes. Okay. So what happened? This loop written 1, 2, 3 and 4. And what I do here? Let me add 1 plus 2. So 1 plus 2. 1 plus 2. I can do like this. 1 multiplied by 2. So basically we can use here any expression as per our requirement. So whatever the output here, it's perform some expression here. Even it is not mandatory, we have to use expression. It's written and it's stored basically in the variable. And this variable, it's become a list for us. Okay. So whatever the value they get from here, it's created basically list from that value. So what happened here? Here he get root of each I value and it's give us 14960. Okay. Let's learn with the same things with the string. So what happened if I run this statement only? Let's check one more time. If I execute the loop and I print I value, Python. Okay, it's print Python. The same things I do here. It's written the Python, but what I do when it's written the I value, I convert in uppercase. Before I store in my list, I use upper. So what happened? It's written the Python single word in each loop. First is P, then Y, then, and I converted into the upper and then I store in my string. Now, look at the next example. Now I have a list. What happened in previous example? We use loop, we use string, we use range. Range is basically again the 1 to 4 items, 1 to 4 numbers. And here we are using list. We have already a list, a color with different 4 colors name. It's execute these colors. So what is the output? Let's execute this 4 statement. I want to show you first the output of the 4 and then you easily relate what happened in the list comprehensive. So we can say like that everything, whatever we do like this, the same thing is happen in single line statement. Okay, the same things happen in single line statement. And what I do, whatever the color name is in small case. Again, before create a new list name L, I say upper. So my every color name is converted into the uppercase and then it's stored in the list. So how can I do the same things here? I say I dot upper. Okay. So this statement and this statement output is same. So please keep in mind whatever we are doing with for loop and the print statement I upper, the same things happen here in the single line. Okay, the loop remains same and this statement, okay, is shifted in the first part. Okay, and whatever the output is written from this statement, it's stored in the separate variable, and this variable is the list, and this is the list. Okay, now let's move to the next example. First, I am using upper. So what happened? Upper convert all the alphabets in this capital. Now capitalization is only the first alphabet is capital. Only the first alphabet is capital. So what happened? This loop retrieves all the items from the list, converted into the capitalized, and store in the new list name. Okay. Now let's move to the next example. Here I use if condition. Here I am using if condition. So what happened here? First execute this portion for x in range 10. So what happened? It start with the 0, stop at the 9. The range 10 means start with the 0, stop at the 9. My x value, before I shifting into my list, before I move this x value in the list, I check, okay, I check whether x is greater than 5. Just if x value is greater than 5, then only I want to pass to my list. Then only I want to pass into my list. And the item is 6, 7, 8, 9. Why? Because basically this loop start from 0 and print it with the 1. And rather than list comprehensive, let's use the same example with our regular for loop. And let's compare what is the difference between list comprehensive and single for loop. So nothing much difference, only the syntax is changed. It is easy. This one is easy in mentioning single line. But for your better understanding, I'm writing the same things in the loop. So basically, I started the same loop. X is equal to range 10. Now add the condition. If I'm using here X, let me do X here. X greater than 5. If X greater than 5, then I want to print my I value. See? Sorry, something wrong. Oh, again I say sorry. X. So my X value is start from the 0. The 0 is not greater than 1. It's not available here because this condition is false. Move up, then 0, 1, 2, 3, and like that. Let's change the condition. If I say less than 5, what is the output? It's 0 to 4. It's 0 to 4. And let's do the same things here. Less than 5. The output is same. Okay. So please keep your mind. Okay. Keep in your mind and be focused. The both thing is same. The thing is that the way we write the statement is different. Okay. For the way we write the statement is different. So what happened? It's execute first the for loop. In here, it execute the first loop. Then check the value. Same things. Then check the value. If the condition match, condition true, then it's written the X value to the list. And same thing, if the value is checked, then they go inside and print the statement. Okay, fine. Now let's understand if with the one more example. Now I have a range from 1 to 10. Okay, so basically it's 1 to 9 because 10 is not considered. Now you know these things very well because we use for loop multiple times in our videos. Now the 1 to 10, it's basically 1 to 9. And we check whether the number is, you know that what is the condition is it? Yes, it's for even number, right? So its condition is for check whether the X value is even or not. If it is even number, then we say move to the list. And we can say here the output, all the numbers between 1 to 10 is only the even numbers. It created in the new list. Let's change the small condition here. I said 20. And here I'm using not. Now, what is the output? Now, what is the output? I give you just 1 second and think. If you assume it's print odd number between 1 to 20, then you are correct. Okay, if are you assuming the same thing, then you are correct. This range is now start from the 1, stop at the 19. And this is for number is not equal to 0. That means if not equal to 0, that means it's an odd number. So it's printing all the odds number between 1 to 20. between 1 to 20. Now, next move to the same if example, but this time data in the string. So we already discussed what happened here for X in amazing. So that means it's retrieve A, M, A, Z, I, N, G one by one. So this X value is first is A, and it's check. If X is upper, it is the condition. It's check whether the X value is upper. So now when in the first loop, in the first execution, A is capital. The condition is true. It's pass the X value into the L list. Now all the numbers are small. So what happened? In every time the remaining condition was false, and only the items available is A because only the A is capital. Now one more alphabet is capital. It's again move to the list. Okay. So now the same things happen. It's retrieve the string one by one character. Check one by one character whether X is capital. If condition match, then it's pass that particular X value to the list. Okay. One more last example I want to share here. Now we have a list with all positive negative numbers. I want to create only the list where all the items are negative. Okay, I want to create one more list where all the numbers are negative. From these, -1, -34, 67, all the negatives number I want, it move to the new list. I'm adding one more and it's coming here. What I do? Just for I in L is my list. So I retrieve all the value turn by turn using my for loop, and I check whether this I value is less than 0. If for checking whether the number is negative or not. So I'm checking I is less than 0. Yes, then it's move to my new list L1, and then I say print. Okay. So list comprehensive is very useful and it's very easy. Just do the practice. Keep learning. See you in the next video.